Bro, straight from Louisiana. Straight from Louisiana, my boy. Watch out. Watch out.
Ranches Hospital. Yo, listen, guys, I know I probably butchered this word.
I ain't never see so much truck in my life.
She was rushed to the hospital where
and them say, yo, fix up back Jamaica. Fix up back Jamaica.
Advised that she is not suffering.
And them say, fix up back Jamaica.
Jamaica is gonna be okay. Jamaica is gonna be back. Jamaica is going to be better. I'm proud of my country, and I have never seen more unity ever in the recovery than this very moment and what is happening right now in Jamaica. My passport is a blue Jamaican passport. We love Jamaica, we love the Caribbean, and with your help, we will continue to make it bigger and better. Watch this space.
Back to the distribution of aid. Can you remind me of the number of packages that the government has distributed to this point?
I think it was 116,000.
15,000. It was indicated.
Alright, so welcome again, viewers and subscribers. Pleasant day. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Tuning into On The View. If you're first time here, please, I'm asking you to click the subscribe link. So, viewers recently shared in a vlog where an egg farmer, the owner of Global Egg, was saying that Jamaica is in a very difficult position right now when it comes on to egg. But so far, we see this where it said the Ministry of Agriculture will import 100,000 egg-laying chickens for distribution to farmers impacted by Hurricane Melissa. And when I saw these viewers, I'm saying, yes, man, this is a good start. And I hope they are not just talking. I hope they do this for the farmers because they are really in need of getting back on their foot because there are persons not just losing their chickens, there are persons losing their goats, their pigs, their cows, you name it. When it comes down to farming, trust me, because if you know, you know. Down them side, our bread basket get destroyed. Even though we hear a person saying that some of the lands are getting greener and greener to show you how blessed the country is. But you don't know it go. You have some persons really go warm back. That look start they really can get back on them foot certain way. Them not gonna get back on them foot right away, but a little start can make them creep, then them can walk till them can run again. So, as me I say, the egg industry has lost over 30 million in loss. So, right now, this is a good move to see the government plan to assist these egg-laying chicken farmers. Yeah, viewers. And also in the update, we have this video to share with you with Mr. Crawford. And also, Mr. Peter Bunting really pressuring the odd pen boss on the hurricane relief and aids, and they're trying to get some transparency about how these aids are being allocated, how they are being handed out. And to me, when I listen to this, I'm really wondering if is that amount of aids alone the government is really giving out. Because I know there's a lot more persons than the numbers that they are talking about. But viewers, I'm going to let you hear what Mr. Crawford have to say to the admin boss. But before I do so, if you reach this far in the video and haven't liked this one as yet, please to do so. And please to click the subscribe.
Go back to the distribution of aid. Can you remind me of the number of packages that the government has distributed to this point?
I think it was 116,000.
15,000. It was indicated too that partners would have been distributing. Do you have information about that number from the partners?
Not in my notes here, but I can indicate, for example, that the World Food Kitchen was one of our stronger partners. To date, they have done just 1.3 million hot meals into various communities.
Right, but that's not packages. That
No,
would
not
have been
packages, that's hot meals.
Right, so they will give a daily distribution of hot meals. So if we work with the 116, you also indicated that you estimate that each package would serve about 4 people.
Yes, for 4 days.
For 4 days.
Yeah.
So with about 20 days gone, then we should have had about 5 rotations.
That is ideal.
That is ideal. So with this number, which would have indicated that if it was serving a family of 4, then at best, each family would have received 1/5 of the time, or 1/5 of the families would have received enough times. Which one is the more likely circumstance?
Repeat this for my clarity.
All right. So
one for
the 5 periods that would have existed since the hurricane, you have distributed enough food for 1 per family. So if it is 1 per family, then they would have received 1/5 of the times that you desired. Or was it that 1/5 of the family received enough rotations?
The reality of it might be a mix of the two.
Sorry?
Because we have been back into locations to issue products.
So in that case, therefore, there would be some persons that would have been in a rotation, indicating that there might be quite a bit of persons that have not been touched by government.
The possibility could exist.
How quickly could we get that information so that we can cauterize and immediately solve that situation?
We could see to work on it just to complete it this week.
Is there any desire to work with members of parliament and their systems to provide some of that information?
Well, to the extent that we have been, I know the general instructions to the delivery crews is for us to cause that the PDCs are informed before we go into areas. And we, to the extent that members of parliament,
the parish development,
disaster coordinators. Parish disaster.
PDC's parish disaster
coordinators.
Remember, I'm telling you, a lot of people are watching, so a lot of these acronyms and abbreviations.
So to the extent that we're going into areas, Chair, then that is how we operate. We have seen in a number of instances members of parliament or councillors will come and they join in the distribution.
So if they find out about it,
but is there
then
any
they
call?
can show. But there's no message to them directly.
Right. Is there a
to
call?
say, we're
Can
going
there
to
be a call for areas not yet touched, people not yet touched, to be submitted? Because the numbers would suggest that either they are starving for 3 of the 4 of the 5 rotations, or 4/5 of them are not getting. So either way, the numbers are not working out on our behalf. Is there a strategy to get more information so that that can be rectified?
We can choose a strategy around that, and we can start by leaning into the resources which are there, your PDCs, your councillors, MPs,
the churches,
churches where necessary.
All right. How much water do you desire per day for the people in the worst affected areas? Bottles of water.
That's a calculus I don't have on my hands right now.
Okay. And how much bottles of water do we think they're getting per day currently? All right, Chairman, we'll get that information at the next meeting. Because we didn't send in those questions. So we'll just agree to get that information at the next meeting.
Or they can send it out to wait for the next meeting.
Or
the next
send it out
meeting
to
will probably
us.
be in 2 weeks, so you could send a written information.
Alright, viewers, so that is the latest on the updates so far. So feel free to leave a comment, share your thoughts, and remember to subscribe and like this one. Bless up, stay safe.
On the Views.